Oh well. I wanted to get the whole episode on here anyway. Get it out the way. Turn that up some. For thousands
God,
of years.
emoji cool smile, emoji cool smile.
The trout in the towers, the wolves on the fish and they all ran away. The trout he fluffed off.
Welcome to the chat. I can't see the chat right now. I have the chat. I don't have the chat on, so I can't see the chat.
Two weddings brought on by beheadings, yet all is happily.
Hooray.
Lannister, Kingslayer,
Kingslayer.
brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood
Damn,
and
got
brains
to
all
wait
over
till
it.
next year
Go
for
on.
God season.
It's only blood.
Right? A whole year. Probably like a year and a half by the looks of it.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend.
I think it'd be worth it
If we're
though.
being honest. You are just a squire.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Shh. Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged
Oh,
you
yeah.
halfway across the battlefield
True.
on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
What's good zone?
It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your coat. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King in
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Man, that video you did with Steve getting hit with Banjo had me dying. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Yes, my lord?
Emoji rolling on the
I need
floor
you
laughing.
to keep an
Emoji
eye out
rolling
for
on the
Roderick.
floor laughing.
As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to
I
squire
got
forever.
gameplay interesting.
How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? serve me well.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire,
This
but
game's
as the
good.
equal of any man who serves
And it gets
Hotfoot.
interesting the more
It's well
you
deserved.
get into it.
Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
So I'm no longer a squire.
As of tomorrow, no.
Wait,
But for
is
now,
the Siri
keep this
talking?
between us.
Emoji
We're
happy tears.
celebrating tonight.
Emoji
I
rolling
wouldn't
on
want
the
the other
floor laughing.
squires to feel
Emoji
discouraged.
rolling on the
Yes, my
floor
lord.
laughing.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
I like how they added a new family to this, like its own, still with the storyline, but
Squire,
it's a different family.
fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on.
Jose, I
Bring it
hate
up
the
to you.
damn thing.
Yeah. no
Laughing,
problem.
it's weird not trying to
I have
be
been a
mean
squire
LOL.
longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
LMFAO.
More wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
It's your job to do the work and stop complaining.
You try squiring for Norin and see how much you like it. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations.
Misty, I know, right? Emoji happy tears. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the
Greatest
floor
honor in the
laughing.
Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming,
Yeah, LOL.
but not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
This game is like
Maybe
one
if
of
my
those
uncle had
interactive
cast on
choose your
House
own
Forrester
adventure
for
books.
difference.
I read those all the time.
How much further?
That's right over there. Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing, Lord Walders. In a generous...
Lord Wilders.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Damn, Siri is funny. Emoji happy tears. Emoji rolling on the floor
Not often he
laughing.
finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
The setup. This is the red wedding.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Jose, it is LOL.
This is the music.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand.
Yay,
Need to
those
go.
books are cool,
Take the
Misty.
fucking flagon already.
Jose, I liked that video with the banjo too. That was funny as
What's
hell.
wrong with him?
Oh, that shit was hilarious.
Something the matter. Bowen, we have to go.
Go if you're in such a rush.
He whacked him back.
Jose, I was attitude to them.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
Oh, my bad. I meant to hit circle, not square. I honestly did.
Happy tears. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Somebody got
Emoji
stabbed
rolling
in the
on
neck.
floor laughing. Good afternoon. Emoji wink. LOL zone. He got the back of the head good. LOL. LOL. Oh wow.
Gift from the king!
Hey, Misty. Emoji
died.
wink. LOL Misty, I'm look at it again. LOL Banjo. Emoji happy tears.
Run,
Emoji
run.
happy tears.
Ready,
Emoji
boys.
rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji
Whoa.
rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Watch out.
That one!
No, not me. Good block. I just pulled the Jon Snow.
What?
Oh, I got hit. That's my fault. Retry. I didn't mean to do that. Vola Mogolis. Retry.
Jose, I looked at the video 6 times. LOL. Damn zone, you hit the wrong button. Emoji happy tears. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji
Ready,
rolling on the
boys.
floor laughing.
Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
I hit. Are you kidding me? Come on, y'all see me had the thing right there. What did it need me to do? I hit the button.
Just like in those hooks you choose wrong, you die.
Ready,
LOL.
boys!
LOL, I need to catch up with you, Misty. Emoji happy tears.
Shoot
Come on, you
that
got it this
one!
time. Now look, I didn't do this before. This is BS.
What?
There you go. Tackle. Oh, right through the heart. Run. Run.
Look out!
Fire heart. Which way they go? Move. Duck.
How many times did you watch already?
Get out of there.
LOL. Yes, if you make wrong choice, you die. LOL.
Oh, got out of there just in time. You can't get choked out. Get him, get him, get him.
Misty.
Hurry up. Had to get out of there. Woo! Woo! Oh, in his leg. Now he got the Ned Stark. Oh,
Good fucking riddance!
True LOL. I
Stop,
already
run.
won this game now.
slice.
Got it. Did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
I like this game too.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
I had to leave him. I had no other choice.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Well, I did just leave him. You didn't want to listen. What else did you want me to say? Make up a story? I thought this guy could fight. Why he's always falling? And I gotta fall down and pick up stuff. Arrow to the heart.
Think about until Zone got me looking at it.
Axe to the
LOL.
forehead.
While there's still time.
Zone, do you play Walking Dead? Do you like Walking Dead series?
I actually only played the first episode. I gotta get the rest of that for Walking Dead one. I want to get that and the Batman and the
LOL
We have
Misty.
to keep moving, my lord.
the Guardians of the Galaxy one.
Hunt us down like dogs.
This is the only one I have so far with the All Out, with the whole series. I gotta download the other ones.
Emoji wink.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I won't leave you, my
You
lord.
can, and you will.
My lord,
By
I-
the gods, you will obey me.
Okay, cool Zone.
Tell your uncle.
Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
Tell no one but him. Do you understand?
Marco, you must swear.
Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters!
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those
Run.
fucking foresters!
I like zombie games. Emoji cool smile.
With love, not afraid.
Why you just standing there? Run. Yeah, I just stand there. Look how he runs. Cuz runs like he got shot in his ass with an arrow. Oh, you
I
can't
like
just
fighting and shooting games.
No. Cut. Game of Thrones, man. They don't play with that fucking
I still play Resident Devil.
Hold on. I need to figure out how to. I'm gonna have to put the volume low during this thing, because Game of Thrones will copyright strike me for the fucking music, man. What? That's some BS. They shouldn't allow, man, hey. They should allow you to skip through this part. I'm sorry, viewers, for that little part there, but there needs to be a way you can skip this.
I meant LOL.
I apologize for that little mishaps. I hope the volume's down. I don't know if it's down on y'all end.
My favorite also Misty.
Because you know Game of Thrones is strict as hell. You can't even play the video game without them sending you a copyright. Which is pretty ridiculous if you ask me. I think the whole copyright thing is a little ridiculous. Some of it's understandable, but some of it's just absurd.
Copyright, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, turn it back up. There we go. From ice, iron, and from ice.
It sure does, Jose.
Come on.
You probably would, Misty, LOL. That's why I thought about doing a channel, but I don't like how YouTube is, so now I'm not. Jose laughing.
Fresh.
There's a fire. Walk around the shadow of the valley of death. And I found the apple cart as I look to my left.
Well, if you do a channel, Misty, I'll be your first sub. Emoji cool smile.
That's Father's car.
That's Father's cot.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Oh yeah, this part. Damn Boltons.
I love the song by Coalio. Gangsta Paradise.
Hey, you wanna know what's so funny? The computer's talking, and I know you said Coolio. The computer talking and said Coolio.
There's nothing for you here.
I love the song by Coolio.
Jose, you're awesome.
I said move on.
Emoji wink.
Unless you want to get
Classic
fed with
song.
fucking pigs.
Man, let's just get it
I'm
on.
going to kill you.
There's no way. They're
Is
they're
that
Boltons.
so?
Yeah, they're Boltons.
Try if you like.
No sense
And
to
then
keep
we'll feed
talking.
you to the pigs.
IKR.
Get off
LOL.
my land.
This is Bolton land
Thanks,
now,
Misty.
boy.
Emoji
Lord
cool
Bolton
smile.
is the new warden of the north. I
I
reckon he
don't
like
care
a
about the
proper lordly
Boltons.
sword like that.
Ew, emoji smiling face with open mouth.
You touched my father. You getting it?
I'll have that sword, boy.
Yay, Siri is funny.
Fuck
Emoji happy
you.
tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Come on, boy. I thought you could fight.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Yeah, he is pathetic. How you lose your damn sword? The axe. Right in your eyeball. Pick that damn thing back up,
I
boy.
was going to say, fuck you, lol, I would have picked it too.
Give me that. Go get your
Siri is funny,
sword.
Jose, lol.
Right in your leg. Break your thigh. Right in your
LOL, the way Siri describes emojis. Emoji
Wrist lock,
happy tears.
kick.
Emoji
Oh,
rolling
my
on the floor
thigh.
laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji
Oh,
rolling on the
upper-
floor laughing.
Mercy.
Mercy.
I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders. Thank you.
If you don't go, I'll chop your head off.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I
Kill
promise.
him.
Nah, I got good reason for doing so. You'll see later.
LOL.
Father? Garrett, you survived.
I want to see if there's a different outcome. I killed them last time, and there was a different
Okay.
outcome. I want to see if they change the outcome.
Kill time, lol.
I tried to stop them.
That old man's dying anyway.
LOL, Jose.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Iron Wrath.
Damn,
Strong
that's
food.
sad.
My thigh. I got this long walk. There's no hospital vehicles.
It's
Back then.
Garrett! Get the Castellan!
You had
Tell
to
him
walk
his nephew
miles
survived!
with an arrow in you or a sword wound.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Bring the Meister.
Two Whitehill soldiers? And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Be right back, drank too much water.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift.
Okay, Misty.
Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Maggots in my leg.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ugh, look at my leg. Go dab some maggots in my leg. Dab. Dab.
These are dark days, I fear.
The maggot leg.
To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
I'm gonna be quiet on this
He's
one.
pretty good with a sword.
He sounds like he's searching for business.
Sorry, sometimes my curiosity gets the better of me.
Yeah, exactly. I can tell
Lady
you right in
Forrester
your
will
mouth.
be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can
I don't
put
even
any
know
weight
you
on
like
leg.
that. At least I don't think you do. I don't know you. He might know you, but I don't.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
How do I get up those stairs again?
The Ironwood Grove.
The Ironwood Grove. That's it? You're just gonna look at the chair? Nothing? The tapestry. Why didn't he just call it a picture? See how they
Mirror.
gotta
Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
be snobby?
I wonder if they'll
No
bring
one
her
ever
home.
called that a tapestry. Whatever the heck they called it, a tapestry.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Like a Foster myself.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
There's so much to this damn. Learn more about the Forsters.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengren.
I got stabbed. What do you think?
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
I'll take those. I'll sure be getting some more cuts and bruises. And whatever flower healing things these are. It's not marijuana.
This might help.
It's grass. I'm gonna smoke some grass.
Mm-hmm. I may be mistaken. Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but...
Cool.
Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all
How they
relieved
walk.
to know you survived.
They even
Thank
walk
you,
slow.
my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened.
Look at her sucky
Is it
face.
true? Your family...
Is it true? Can you answer me, my sucky face?
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to
They
the
give
end,
you
even when all was
milk of the
lost.
poppy.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I can't. I got amnesia right now.
Roderick will certainly be missed. He was House Forrester's best.
Damn, I forgot they made a game of this.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should
I
be
heard the
demanding
Batman
retribution.
one is good.
This happened on Forrester land.
Ramsay Snow is coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within the week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
They deserve to die. All of them. I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Yeah, because they're just gonna come and kill me. Israel was standing there. If I listen to
Lord
him,
Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house.
He's gonna get me
and he
killed.
needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee.
Ramsay and
We're
them don't know
guilty.
peace.
But now, this. They'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
Fuck the Boltons.
Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we
Back.
cannot take.
I
Which
had
is
to
why
get
you
another
cannot
drink.
stay.
LOL, more
Cannot
water.
stay.
SMH.
Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Nigga, you
won't
better
put
get your
others at
ass
risk.
out of there. Laughing.
I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
We ain't got
can
no
have
army.
LOL.
And I'll see you have plenty of food. But we
We can't
haven't
fight.
much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
That's pretty whack. That's pretty whack. I wanted to see if he'd come and do something.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance.
No, you wouldn't.
I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first.
But watch out for that horse eye.
I know you're not a
It looks like
criminal,
an eye, a
but
spy.
Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the
Big eye
interests
on
of the
that
house
horse.
ahead of your own. Many
So
of
that's
Lord
a real
Forrester's
horse's eye?
best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the
Who
Night's
says
Watch.
whack anymore?
Promoted me.
Joking.
At the Twins.
LOL.
We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well deserved, Garrett. You
LOL.
worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester
Emoji wink.
asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't
To
even know
me,
it
this is as
exists.
good as the
They think
show
it's
so
just a
far.
myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Yeah, I told everybody.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North
So
Grove
you
may
got to
very
check
well
out
be
Bobby
vital to
Roode
the
entrance
future
on
of this house.
WW2K18. It's
But don't
authentic as
breathe a
hell,
word
even
of it
got
to
the
anyone
crowd
at the
singing
wall.
along with it.
Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Send me to the wall.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Now you gotta go to the wall.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Riding my
To the window,
horse up
to the wall. LOL.
Where there's no vagina. No vagina up at the wall. I gotta go to the walls and
Garrett,
get blue
wait.
balls. Life is over. And all she gives me is a necklace. She doesn't even give me no vajayjay. Oh man, come on. Oh yeah, I forgot. They're young. Never mind, erase
Be
that.
safe.
I forgot. But what kind of shit is this? You sent me to the wall. I could never do the wall. What a life the wall would be. You go to the
It
wall
looks
and
like
you're
he jacks off anyway, so it's nothing lost. LOL.
Cause then he looks like he jacks off.
Ethan?
That was funny. He said he looks like he jacks off anyway, so not lost. Oh, that was funny. And it sounded funnier when the computer said it, in the computer voice.
Couldn't find him. Could you?
Emoji wink.
Oh,
He hides
man.
too well. And if he was smart, he would reveal himself. I don't like this game
And
anymore.
this little quirky kids.
Maybe something
Ethan?
happened to him.
LOL.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
This grown ass kid playing hide and go seek.
Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
See, even the youngest one knows it's a
worried you were
stupid
gone.
game.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick. I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and... Can't she come home?
Is this an original
want her
story
to
or
die
part
too.
of the show on TV?
Ryan, she's...
No, it's
perfectly
part of. It's
safe.
just like an offset of the. It goes with the timeline, but it's just another family that's not part of the story. But they're trying to like add it like with the North with the Starks in them.
He was nice. I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
She got mad because someone said he couldn't fight.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What is milksop?
Cool, haven't started watching yet, but I'm thinking about starting.
Good.
Ethan, you should let Sir
I
Royland
told you
teach
Game
how
of
to
Thrones
wield a
is the
sword,
shit. I love
like
that
a
show.
man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
It's weird because, like, this little setting here,
If
this
he
isn't
knows
even
he
like how
can't
Game
fight,
of
then
Thrones
why
is.
get mad?
Remember when we were younger?
LOL
We used to
SMH.
play here. You, me, Roderick.
Like, this whole
Asher.
little setting here, this
We'll
isn't
be
even
out
like
here
what
for hours.
I don't think there's been
Where
a
was
thing
I?
like this on
You
Game of
weren't
Thrones.
born yet.
We had so much fun. Then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Cool, it's like the
I know a
Walking
Lord
Dead
has many
version.
responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
Man, I'm a little boy. One day I'm gonna
have
grow
to
up and
change.
change.
I'd rather have my brother
Then
than
it's
a
more of an
lord.
original
We'll have
story.
to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once.
Let him get sick and throw up all the candy he wants. He'll learn his lesson. And then he won't eat no more candy for like that.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I'd rather stay here. Tell him I'm busy at the moment.
Perhaps the Lord could play games after he tends to business.
He's right. It's okay. You should go.
Fine. Let's be done with it.
What up, Misty? Heard you had to get more water, probably from whipping niggas' ass with them tie-up moves. Laughing.
That computer voice is killing me. Oh shit.
If I ruled, I then can have what I wanted. All the good-looking guys would work for me, and I'd sell tickets for women to come and watch them.
She's crazy.
You showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord
Scorpion
Ethan why
laughing.
they're here.
Business with
You
Garrett.
a trip.
I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you said you wished to stay. If you wish to stay lord of this house, then show him the same defiance.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than
Either
he
way,
already
Ethan's
is.
finna
He's got
die,
5
watch.
times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
I just wondered how it
Lord
sounded when
Ethan,
the
is it?
computer said it.
My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread
It's
and
funny
salt?
as hell, Scorpion.
You bloody amateur.
Emoji happy
No
tears.
courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
Duncan. The Castellan sent him.
And you call yourself a lord? You're no lord. You're a fucking puppet. I'm not leaving until
This
I
guy
have
needs
my
a sword in
justice.
him.
Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Leave it to a woman to be able to shut shit down. Laughing.
Oh, Misty, you're crazy. At least I didn't get Ethan killed. Last time I got Ethan killed.
You must find your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Then you're doing good since he's still alive. LOL.
I think it was this one that they killed him. It might have been another episode. I can't remember.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Nope. Stuff.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Lady Marjorie should give me something. Hey,
Ethan
you
made
know
this
what
for
I
me.
mean?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
You want to screw cartoons
Father.
now? LOL
Excitement
joking.
here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has
Crazy.
proven to be quite popular throughout the city.
Talking with
I
the
wish
actor.
your mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I
Oh,
look
hurry
forward
up,
to the day
read.
you can.
I need to go to the store.
I know I'm being silly LOL.
Pick up the damn dusty old Tommy.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Someday. One day.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Waiting screwing cartoons? What the hell kind of theater I walked into?
What the hell?
It troubles me to even ask
What kind
this
of comment was that?
But you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful
LOL
ally.
Scorpion.
Especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Later would be best.
Of course.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Scorpion, some men do jack off to anime though. Laughing.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it. I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Seriously, in this evil witch.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Wonder why she painted her as a traitor.
Good luck.
Cause Cersei's wicked. Cersei's always up to something. Just Tyrion.
You can do this.
Maybe I missed something when she was talking. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a friend in the Navy who go to Japan and got a collection of that.
I love this
I'm
scenery.
cool with Dragon Ball
Lady
and
Marjorie.
Naruto, not big
Aren't
titty
you
kind.
looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
Scorpion, yeah, dude's got
I
some
see.
sick tastes.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
Cersei's
pretending
such
to
a
be
snake.
something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
And I didn't even get the whole series and I see Shez is no good.
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Tyrion's face.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Ain't that the truth about King's Landing? Game of Thrones news text. Next season needs to hurry up. This stuff is just teasers. All the YouTube videos and rewatching episodes, just teasers.
How was it?
I'm enjoying
Cersei has a way of looking at you
this.
as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now. Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always
I
treated
wonder
Lady
if they
Marjorie
had
well,
condoms back then.
which is more than
LOL.
you can say for his mother.
You crazy.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else
Probably
should we marry
not.
off? Brienne of Tarth and
Yeah, lambskin back then.
What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
Laughing.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice.
I made a mistake and asked somebody on behalf of her mom.
Joffrey knows
I
only
wasn't
too well
supposed
your
to.
family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene? Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Oh, so you chose wrong.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
On the lonely road. The horses got some big old eyes. He lost his horse.
7 hells.
play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
I've seen horses up close, which is rare for a city girl, and they are huge but very beautiful.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets.
What sick
but the flayed
bastards.
man,
Slicing the shit out of it, man.
none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Or stay still.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Stay still. Siri is late.
Bloody hell.
Ew. Gross. Gross.
Oh shit.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move!
Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us?
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not two coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
What are you doing?
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his finger, the thief.
Okay, just give me a second.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent
I'm on the
man.
internet. I'm sorry.
It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Knights.
Can you pass this? At least
Please,
go
my
grab the
lord.
stuff from me?
My family. Without me, they'll die.
But you're off now?
Mercy. Oh shit.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a
drink,
lord
though.
must mete out
I just told him
punishment
to
when
take a
it's
nap.
due. Not just yourself, of course.
You're just giving me a piece, aren't you? What do you need to
You
drink?
can weigh on any lord.
I need it.
Oh,
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience. You should have one advisor above the rest. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I don't want to have to do all these different things. I've done them all before. I guess for the camera, I mean for the game's reasons.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White
pig
Hills
looks
cut us
good,
off and wait
LOL.
us out, we'd only last a
She said
fortnight.
looks good.
But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've
What
done
are
it
the
before
steps?
in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst possible time.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Decisions. Who should I give it to? Who should I give the sentinel to?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow, at first light.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
You're right. Sir Royland seems the man for the job.
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
What you want? In the time of this, you want you girls got to say something.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What?
I'm playing PlayStation 2. Oh, I can't. I gotta take my son to basketball.
Please.
Shit.
Tell me.
I forgot I gotta get ready to take my son to basketball.
You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick
Goodness.
ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Okay.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
You finished this game up. Oh, my back. Oh, okay, I'm back. Hurry up and get this out of the way.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
a word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Let me see what he
Yes,
says.
my lord.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield
This
the
is
sword.
the guy the uncle said should be
I'm the man
Sentinel?
you need.
I know
And
I
might I
spelled
remind
it wrong.
you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
I don't think he should be.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord, but are you sure?
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
No, I'm giving it to him.
Slash and parry! Slash and parry! Again!
Because they're right, it's a time for war, not time to talk.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you
And in
prepared
time
to
of
name
war, you
your
need your
sentinel?
soldiers someone that they respect.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord.
Thinking is best in these
Why not give
situations.
some of our ironwood
But
to
I
House
guess you're
Bolton
right.
and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Ransom or a robbery? You may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
I thought we were supposed to go do this thing. What the heck?
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yeah.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
I should play this game over one day and just do shit that doesn't make sense. I'll call it Game of Thrones. It doesn't make like I'll answer every question in ways that are like the opposite of what I'm supposed to do. See what the results are.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Laughing.
Before I name my
That
sentinel,
would be funny as
I
hell.
must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Let him be on with it. That's what he used to
Many
say back in the
thought
days.
either of you would
Still,
be a
hurry
fine
up.
sentinel,
Let them be on
but
with
I
it.
have made my decision.
Interesting.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't
Duncan can remember it, look at it,
A
take a
poor
picture,
choice,
write it
my
down.
lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's
LOL.
capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
I will hear from my sentinel. Please.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can
Without
hold a spear or
negotiation, you
crossbow
have
on the
endless
wall.
war and
Make
bloodshed.
the bastard fill his boots with piss.
Guess what? There's no negotiating with the Boltons. Watch Game of Thrones, Misty. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Take a measured approach.
There's no
with them.
negotiating with the
Gentlemen,
Boltons.
please.
It doesn't exist.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the crown to
Anybody else you can typically negotiate with, the Boltons,
nope.
nope.
If Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt
Maybe
she
I
did
should
everything
watch
within
it
her
then.
power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
In wonder how this is going to turn
Well
out.
then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Iron.
About a half hour
And when he
before I
enters,
go.
he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey
Okay,
his
I hope you
command.
guys have fun
I've
at the
faithfully
basketball
served this
game.
house for far
Yeah, I'm not
too
going. Yeah, I
long
got
to
about a
sit
half hour
here and
before I
listen
go,
to
Misty.
this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Oh, okay.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate. And we will not offer our iron.
Is Scorpion King still here?
No matter
Cuz
what,
if
I
you're
will
still here,
stand
you should have
beside
seen how I won fantasy
where the
last
Sentinel
night.
belongs.
Then
Crazy,
perhaps
bro.
we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have faithfully served this family for many years. I sent my own nephew to the wall to protect you. Just remember that. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Sonic the Hedgehog later,
He has the will
but it's for
to
PS2. I need to figure out how to
Hunger
put
for
that
it.
online. How to put PlayStation 2
He always
online.
protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his
would be cool.
strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you?
Yeah, I'm gonna play all
I
the
wanted
Sonic
to
games
intervene,
later.
But your father said
I wish I could get
Ethan
them
must
on
fight
the
his
damn
own
thing.
battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath.
There must be like
He
some
grabbed
kind
the
of
miller's boy by the
adapter
neck.
cord or something.
That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a
I
lord
used
needs
to be
that.
obsessed with
But a
Sonic when
lord
I was
also
younger,
needs
lol.
swords.
Yeah, I used to kill that shit. I used to kill Sonic. I got the Sonic collection.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan.
I
I'm
still
glad
love
you
it
will
but
let me
don't
do
have
this.
any classic games.
Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
I was going to play Just Cause 3. I might play it later. I downloaded Metal Gear Solid 5. No, I need to download it. I saved it to my library. I need to download it. I might play another game later. Pick it up. Nope, not taking shit.
I love Metal Gear Solid.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always
It's
saying
funny
how
because I
important
said,
friends and allies
take
are
the
in
key, and
King's
you
Landing.
said, I'm
Just know
not
I
taking
will
shit,
be here
as
for
if
you
you
if
heard
ever-
me. LOL, funny how shit like that happens.
Oh, shit.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
I wonder how good the PlayStation camera would be if I like put the Like, say if I put the
king was not
PS3 screen
inclined to offer
on
help for
and
your
then put it
family.
on to the
I need
PS2
this
I was
mended.
on. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I put the camera, I'm gonna try it later. See what happens.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
Yeah, not sure how that would work.
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can
It's
find
worth a
some way
try.
to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
My lady.
Milady.
The little dirty boy.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can I trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
Dude looks weird.
He looks dirty.
People who'd be willing to help you.
LOL dirty birdie.
Why is it always the same guard steering? Unless they all look the same.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan? Ah, fuck him if he's angry. And without King's Landing, I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton men approaching, my lord.
If I let Bolton in, I die anyway, so I might as well see if I can win the war or whatever this is going to be. Because I did the other option. I think I might even did this last time, now that I remember it. I can't remember now, it's been
Something
a while.
wrong with your gate?
Yeah, it doesn't open.
Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry?
Well, might as well kick some ass if you have to go
You know
down.
I am a bit.
Leave his ass out there, LOL.
Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here. Thank you, my lord.
Why'd he let him in?
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess.
He's coming in.
Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
I don't know why they let him in. Didn't I say stay outside? It's cold.
Crazy.
Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing.
Oh hell no.
I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however...
He's gonna die anyway.
Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields...
I can see it coming. He's still gonna kill him.
This man is an asshole.
Same for us. My father has promised as much to the king.
Oh, you think he's an asshole in the game? You're seeing him on TV show.
Would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived. Our men are dead. Yours lived. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The White Hills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Ooh, stab at Cersei and Jaime.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Messing with the kid, what a low
Let her
life.
go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Told you he was gonna kill him.
What have you done?
I told you.
I don't want the brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan!
My lord!
Oh, no!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think
Damn.
we've come to an understanding.
I told you.
I certainly feel better about all this.
Ethan. Oh, come on.
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop! Ryan!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Ryan!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help
That's a
Told
damn
you.
shame.
So quickly!
Told you Ramsay's ass.
On yourself.
Mama! Stop! Don't let them take me!
You will not take
Stop!
him!
Help me! Ryan, please! No! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Told you. It wasn't gonna end well. I'll be back for episode 2. I don't know if it'll be tonight, but we'll get it sooner than later. So make sure you
Ethan
Ethan
guys
sacrificed himself for
subscribe
us
and all that good
he
stuff.
saved Talia's life.
Shout out to you guys
He'll
that's
be
here.
remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a
I
leader.
gotta run my boy to
Named
basketball
me,
practice.
Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My
You love
sister
saying,
asked you
"I
to swear
told you."
loyalty to her son,
LOL.
and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall.
Nope.
We will be ready.
We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady.
Oh, my
Okay, stay
legs.
safe.
Are you prepared for what might
Have
happen?
fun.
Gotta get ready for the other one. Dre, go get your basketball to the gym. Okay. You and 34.2% left Owen behind. You and 62% sword loyalty. You and 35.4% sent Eric to the wall. You and 30% Roy. You and 48.9 met Ramsay at the gate. You're gonna have to go at that differently next time I do this episode. I'm a not swear loyalty to the king, and I don't know. I'm gonna try some different things. Anyway, I'll be back, you guys, later on. I gotta run my boy out and stuff. I'll see y'all later. Thank you guys. Peace. and love. What's so funny?